guys, WaterAndGrass here.
And this is our collection trade
/ whatever video.
Maybe trade. I don't know. It's a video of all of our cards.
Yeah.
So not all of them are for trade. Most of them are. Just ask us, because there are some cards that are definitely not for trade, which we'll tell you about. But anything else, ask us. Maybe we can work something out. So without further ado, let's get started. You want to start off with the promos? There you go, baby. Mwah.
Okay, we have the TORTERRA LV X, which aren't for trade because Jesse collects them.
We got 3 of those.
And then we have Darkrai Lv X.
Maybe. That's
RAYQUAZA Lv X. Rayquaza Lv X. Shaman Lv X. Another Shaman Lv X. Charizard Lv X. And Vaporeon Lv X. Not for trade.
Never.
And Dialga Lv X.
Which is definitely for trade. So just ask about the promos. Didn't really collect promos, so not too worried about them. Next up, we're going to do... what do you want to do next? Let's do all the reprints and shinies and secret rares. Alright. Move the camera on this way. We got a shiny Swablu, which is not for trade. All these shiny Milotics are totally for trade. None of these shiny Milotics, she's hitting me. None of these shiny Milotics are for trade. Caitlin collects them. Shiny Shinx, not for trade.
Shiny Gyarados, never for trade.
Nah. One of these Yamas is definitely for trade. We have 2 shiny Yamas. Shiny Relicanth for trade. Pulled us out Supreme Victors. Flying Pikachu, we only have 1, so this is not for trade. These are reprints, by the way. 2 Surfing Pikachus, 1 an MOB for trade. Hitmonchan reprint, we got this from our good friend, Shaman 1991.
Yay!
Not for trade. Charmander reprint, not for trade. And Caramafell. We got Electabuzz reprint, not for trade, we only have 1. Scyther reprint, not for trade. Zapdos reprint, my favorite reprint, not for trade. 2 Articuno reprints, which is your favorite reprint, isn't it? Mm-hmm. We have 2, so 1 is for trade. Moltres reprint, not for trade. And this Wash Rodom and Sharon's Choice is definitely for trade. And then we have all these Arceuses. Dark, Lightning, Psychic, Ground, 2 Grass. This is actually a miscut Fire one. If you wanted more information about it, ask me. It's just bigger on the bottom than it is up, much bigger on the bottom than it is up top. You can clearly see it. And then a normal cut Fire Arceus. All those Arceuses are definitely for trade. We are not Arceus fans. Next up, we have pick a pile, any pile.
Let's do this one.
The Legends and the Alph. Got them?
Yeah.
You can slide the camera on that way. How's the glare? We good?
Yeah. Okay, we have this Alph.
As the Alph lithograph from Undaunted.
You can't see the cards.
Oh, you see them now?
Kinda.
We have
Pokemon Dialga Legend, top halves, and Darkrai and Cresselia.
One of those Palkia Dialga Legends are definitely for trade. We need the bottom half of that. So.
And then we have top and bottom Rayquaza and Deoxys. And which we have 2 bottom halves, so one of them is for trade. And then we have the bottom half to Kyogre and Groudon.
We need the top half of that. It's the only card we have left for our Undaunted set, so...
And this is the Ho-Oh.
We have another bottom.
This is for trade, the bottom half. And then we have Lugia, which is beautiful.
Not as beautiful as Ho-Oh.
10 times. Okay, honestly, this is so much cooler than that one.
Yeah, but Ho-Oh is so much a better Pokemon.
Definitely not. And then we have the complete set of this.
Which is, Raikou my favorite, and Suicune's her favorite legendary dog.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
So screw Entei. And we have this.
Which is a nice card, even though Entei's in it.
And then we have 2 bottom halves for Raikou Entei.
1 is definitely for trade. Alright. Next up, we have EX cards. We have a Crobat EX, which is not for trade. It's my favorite EX. 2 Rocket Scyther EX, which is probably my second favorite EX. One of them might be for trade for a good offer. Just inquire about this, you know, through PMs. Rocket Zapdos EX, maybe. Probably not. Blastoise EX.
Never.
Definitely.
Don't even think about it.
Not for trade. Well, Lord.
Well, Lord.
If you guys played, I got that Pokepark game. I got that for the Wii. Caitlin has, and when you get to the beach zone and you hear Wailord speak, it just sounds like
Wailord, Wailord.
Like a ship. It's pretty funny. But this is not for trade. Anyway, Salamence EX, not for trade because it's a very awesome EX. Rayquaza EX from Dragon Frontiers. This is one of my favorite EXs, but
this is not for trade. I hate this card.
It might be for trade. This Salamence EX.
I don't like this card.
But I do. Latios EX. This Salamence. Yeah, I don't ask about this because we are trading the rest of our Power Keepers EXs. Latios EX possibly for a good offer. Rocket's Entei EX. It's a nice looking card, but we're just not Entei fans, so yeah, for trade. For Alligator EX, which is not for trade apparently. Sneasel EX. Ask about this if you want it. Swampert EX for trade, and this Sceptile EX. Both are from Crystal Guardians. Skarmory EX, Power Keepers, Flygon EX, Power Keepers, Metagross EX, Power Keepers, Shiftry EX, Power Keepers, and Claydol EX, Power Keepers.
Claydol!
That's what it sounds like in the Pokepark. These are all for trade.
Except Skarmory.
Except Skarmory, unless you really, really want it.
I said except Skarmory.
Except Skarmory. This Armaldo EX we got from our good friend HESS Prime. It's a really cool EX. It's from Pop Series 2, that's why it's not holographic along the border.
Or at all.
Yeah, so,
no.
No, it's the only one we have like that. It's not for trade. This isn't for trade because Caitlin loves it. And these three, this is in pretty terrible condition, but it's nice. This is in low near mint, and this is probably like medium near mint. These three are for trade. Next up, your turn, baby. You do primes. Claydol.
Claydol Baltoy. Okay, we got CELEBI Prime, never for trade.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, a Scissor Prime, 2 Scissor Primes, 3 Scissor Primes, 4 Scissor Primes. And dear God, Jesse.
I love Scissor Prime. None of them are for trade. Yeah, Mega Prime not for trade. Gengar. If we get more of them, we will trade them, but as for now, we only have one, so it's not for trade.
Then
two Machamps, not for trade.
Absol, not for trade.
Electrode.
For trade.
Or, maybe.
Raichu.
Right. Not for trade. We need that for Undaunted. Magnezone's not for trade.
I love this card. Never for trade. It's my favorite EX. My favorite Prime, probably. Umbreon.
Not for trade.
Houndoom.
Not for trade.
For Alligator.
These three are not for trade either.
Yeah. I can see myself through the reflection. Hi. Anyway. Meganium, no. Typhlosion, whatever.
Yeah, Typhlosion maybe. We don't like that. Tomfan, definitely for trade, yeah. 2 Slowking. One is
maybe
for trade.
1. Okay. Lantern, no, not for trade. List 2 Bristly Primes, 1 for trade.
We have 3.
Oh, 3 Bristly Primes, 2 for trade. Look, I can see myself.
Oh, hi.
I can see you. Where are you?
No, I got my glasses on. We don't do that. Next up. What are we doing next? You want to do the old school cards?
I just did it.
No, I'm talking about me. Because I'll grab the level X's if you want to do the old school cards.
Whatever.
Whatever? Alright, I'll grab the level X's. Because I like the level X's better. Hate on it.
You forgot Hippowdon.
Oh, he's fat. Who cares? We got Torterra LV X. 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess what? They're not for trade. I collect Torterra LV X. My favorite Pokemon. Favorite card. LUXRAY GL LV X. Definitely for trade. Nah, just
You're kidding.
Sorry. This isn't for trade, guys.
Never.
Glaceon LV X. Beautiful card. Not for trade, though. Mewtwo LV X.
Not for trade.
Not for trade, unless you make an extremely good offer. We have 2 Gengar LV X. 1 is definitely for trade. 2 Salamence LV X. Both or 1 are for trade. Just inquire about it. That's my new word, inquire.
Shut up.
Yes, ma'am. We have Shaman Skyform and Landform.
In Pokepark, he just goes, Shaman. It's so cute. And then he turns into Skyform, like, Shaman.
That was much a difference.
It was different.
But no, those Shaman aren't for trade. Palkia G LV X just pulled this. It's like minty fresh. Not for trade.
Shaman.
Not for trade. We have the full set of Supreme Victors. level X's, which is pretty cool. First level X set we completed. But Blaziken FP level X, not for trade. RAYQUAZA C level X, not for trade. We have 2 Garchomp C's, so 1 is possibly for trade. 2 Absol G's, so 1 is possibly blah 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 for trade. 2 Charizards.
yeah, for trade. 2
Charizard G's, so 1 is possibly for trade. Staraptor FB level X, not for trade. Electivire FB level X, not for trade. Electivire level X. Mysterious Treasures, if you want it, ask about it. 2 Giratina from Platinum, 1 is for trade. 2 Tangrowth, Platinum Arceus, 1 is for trade. Dialga level X, Mysterious Treasures, that's for trade. These 2 Arceuses, definitely for trade. Not Arceus fans. Gardevoir, not for trade. And these 2, Hip Fatty and Lucario, are for trade. And now back, all the way up to the old school cards.
My favorites.
Quaidol. Is the lighting better if I go like this?
I guess.
Like that? That better?
Not really. Anyway, okay, so we got...
Yeah.
We got Pikachu.
That's a shadowless red cheek error Pikachu, so that's for trade. It's in like a low near mint, so ask about it. We probably will trade it for the right offer.
Naked Misty, never for trade. Don't even think about it. Okay, anyway, base set Charizard.
Not for trade right
base
now.
Base set Blastoise.
Not for trade.
Base set 2 Blastoise.
Not for trade.
Mwah.
Flying Pika. Promo, not for trade.
Dark Blastoise, never for trade. Don't think about it. First edition. Mrs. Gyarados, first edition, not for trade. Don't even think about it. Articuno from Fossil, first edition, not for trade.
Ask about that one.
No, you don't ask about it. I don't care.
Okay.
Anyway. Sorry, I get a little mean when it comes to my cards. Anyway.
Cards.
Okay, Dark Dragonite from Rocket, first edition, not for trade. Dark Vileplume, first edition from Rocket, not for trade. Dark Gyarados.
You're stuttering.
You're a stutter.
Okay.
Dark Gyarados, first edition from Rocket, not for trade. Aerodactyl, first edition from Fossil, not for trade. No.
Yeah, because I have another one of those somewhere.
Ditto, first edition from Fossil. Scyther, first edition from Jungle.
This is for trade.
No, it's not. Dark Blastoise from Rocket, not for trade. Zapdos.
Base set. Maybe ask about it.
Nidoking.
Not for trade. Nidoking's one of my favorites.
Gyarados, never for trade.
Never.
Scyther from Jungle.
Not for trade.
Misty's Gyarados, not for trade.
Zapdos from Fossil, that's for trade. I don't really like that one.
Lapras from Fossil.
Not for trade.
Loved it. Stellax from Jungle.
Ask about it. This is for trade.
Poliwrath from base set 2.
That's for trade.
I like it.
I know,
Misty's Golduck, not for trade. Kabutops from Fossil.
For trade.
Muck from Fossil.
For trade.
Pidgeot from Jungle.
Probably not.
Kangaskhan from Jungle.
Maybe ask about it.
Clefable from Jungle.
We have 2.
Clefable from Jungle.
So 1 is for trade.
Magneton from Fossil.
What do you say for that one, the Magneton? You want to trade that one?
Me.
No? Okay. No Magneton for trade. Japanese base set Mewtwo.
Japanese Gyarados.
Got that from Mr. Pokemon X.
Yum, yum.
As well as that. Those 2 are not for trade.
Never.
And that is not for trade at all. Neither is that. And that is.
No, it's not!
It was a joke. That's for trade, though.
How come that? What is that?
It's the Japanese fossil symbol.
Oh.
It looks a little bit different than the English one. That's for trade. That's excellent in near mint. It's not the best.
I like it.
Ask about it. Erica's Vileplume. Maybe. Yes, no.
And no.
No.
And then...
No Erica's Vileplume. And then Dark Golbat Japanese, that's for trade. Alright.
Wow, 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 wow.
Entertain while I get set up. Go! How much time? Oh crap, we have a minute to do this. Alright. We're going to be pressed for time. They got these full set of Pokethorn Classic cards. These will never, ever, ever, ever be for trade because we love Pokethorn. 2 sealed Ancient Mews. 1 is for trade for the right offer. These are just holos that we...
Quacksire!
Don't worry about it. They're not for trade. CELEBI Star, not for trade. Raikou Star, not for trade. Vaporeon Star, not for trade. Metagross Star, maybe. Ask about it. Mewtwo Star, not for trade. Mew Star,
not for trade.
Not for trade. Kyogre Star, not for trade. Charizard Star, we don't like Charizard, so ask about this. Even though we love this card, it's very nice, but
keep going.
Ask about it. Shining Steelix, first edition, not for trade. And these 2, are not for trade right now. So if you have any questions, ask us. Feel free to PM us. If you have any trades you want to offer, just feel free to PM us. As far as wants, check out our latest wants video. This is WaterAndGrass, and we're out.